Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. We did fishing last time for Heavensward. It's time to mine, because we're breaking new ground. Well, Arya, as I live and breathe, I don't suppose you'd be interested in a commission, would you? The guild just received a request from sellswords in Ishgard. I know how that sounds, but it's a company that's been charged with doing a mineral survey, and they need an expert's eye. Their captain is an Ul'dan too, one who's familiar with the guild's way of doing things. Now, Ishgard's territory is untamed and dangerous, but it's worth it to go where no miner has gone before, and I urge you to accept. Lynette can supply proof that you're a genuine guild member if you do. I take it you're the one to explore the mineral wealth in Ishgard? Excellent. Well, the mercenaries who sent for you are employed by one of the high houses. These papers will serve as proof of your position. As you will technically be employed by House Forton, I will think it's the courteous thing to do is to go to their manor and speak with a knight. The best of luck to you. Heavensward. I can find the right expansion. What brings an adventurer to our doorstep? I'm not just an adventurer, buddy. Of course, the expert from the Miners Guild. Welcome, miss. Welcome. You are one of a very few outsiders with the honor of serving House Forton. Indeed, the Count has but recently seen fit to hire foreign sellswords for their experience and knowledge of other lands. You are to work with Ocean's raiders. Not riders, raiders. One such company under our banner. Their captain, Heimerich, can be found between jobs at the Forgotten Knight. No doubt he is enjoying the excellent ale. Oh, you're over here. You're the one who's come to help us with the mineral survey? Pleasure to have you, my friend. My name's Heimerich, captain of Ocean's raiders. You'll like working with us, me and the lads. We take pride in what we're doing. Wars are lost for want of resources often as for want of valor, and we can't all be dragon slayers. That is who won us the Count's trust, so when the jobs come down from House Forton, I'm the one who decides how they get done, which is to say, my word's the only one that matters. Are you willing to take orders from me? Ha! Good lad. Of course, I'll keep you clear of monsters and the like, but troubles they got a nasty habit of finding us raiders. The time might come when you've got to swing that pickaxe in self-defense. There's all manner of wild beasts out there. Leave it to the captain and me, and you just won't worry about not pissing your own britches. Excuse him, Arya. He's young and stupid, very stupid. He's so new to this life that he's almost got eggshells stuck to his fat little head, so we call him Hatchling. Captain's got fun names for all of us, tradition he calls it. So what's yours to be? You're a professor or something, right? So what about professor? Bloody simple, isn't it? But that'll make for easier remembering. Alright, professor it is. And that wraps up your initiation. We've nothing to do for the time being. The job will come from House Forton soon enough, though, so make yourself ready for when it does. Is that the right one? I did select the right one. Excellent. Next minor quest will be available from Heimerich upon reaching level 53. The requirements for undertaking subsequent quests will be reviewed in your journal. Sell spade. Professor, we've gotten a job from House Forton. Are you ready for your first time out with the raiders? Good, good. We're going to survey the Western Highlands, see if we can't find any veins of mithrite. I'll need to dig samples from an area and see if there's enough ore to mine proper. We'll meet at the south end of the Black Iron Bridge. Me and the lads will go ahead and clear out some of the monsters before you get there. Don't keep us waiting too long. Muscles. Excellent. Glad you joined us, Professor. Lads, stop up your gobs. Actually, keep watch. I don't want anything taking us unawares. Muscles, scout what routes can be used for taking the haul back to Ishgard. I want the pros and cons of each, too. All of you, keep up your guard and don't get cocky. Now, those double for you, hatchling. Professor, start digging for mithrite down by the Gorgon hole, then come back here when you pull up a few bits of ore out of the ground. 10 chunks will be proof of mithrite in these outcroppings, and that'll be enough for Heavensward to develop the area. Now, raiders, do your duties. Well, so that's way up here. But good news, I already have it. Found 10 bits of mithrite. Can't go home till you do. I almost forgot to actually have mithrite. It's fine though. I have it. Huh, I'd say it was well worth the trouble hiring a proper miner from Bulldar. Got him! We got Captain, we got wounded! Muscles, get him to Falcon's Nest. Camp Rivers meets closest, but that's more trouble than it's worth. Surveying sounds like a safe enough task when you've got an army, but we don't have an army. It isn't but a miracle we didn't lose any men this time around. That's a sellsword's lot, isn't it? See, knights are brave, honorable people, all competing to see who's bravest and most honorable. They'll throw themselves in the dragonfire to win honor in the eyes of the high houses. But not one of them will jump out for this kind of work, so they'll find someone what's willing to do it and pass it off to them. Sometimes that's their own men, and sometimes it ain't. Captain, are you saying one of ours could be killed because the nobles think themselves too bloody good for the work? That's the long and short of it, but Hatchling, I'm the one who offered up the raider services. The work's dangerous, but we win favor doing it. And Heavensward are fair-minded folk. They will give us better when the time comes. But to get it, we've got to be able to put our swords forward no matter what. That's how you become successful as a sellsword. Shite business, if you ask me. You can get out, by all means get out. None of my lads came to life willingly. Some drifted into it, others came tumbling down to it. There's one that's took to crime and lost his home. Another lost a love or needed a new home. There's only one breed of strays I don't take. Them what want a place to die. They're bad for business and bad for the company. So tell me, Hatchling, why are you here? I came because I want glory and a name. I want to win myself one of them. Wrong side and place for you, then. But I'll keep you. You're not half bad with a blade. Almost blather. I'm like, hold up. Well, let's get back to Ishgard. I'd kill for a hot bowl of soup after this cold. Seems our wounded lad will make a full recovery. Fast enough to join us for the next time out, even. Really, I'm blessed to have this lot. Hell's even Hatchling's better sword than I was at his age. Anyway, keep pulling your instincts, eh? Next job's like to be harder and dirtier than this one, and you'll want to be shot for it. Well, I am going to take some silver pieces. The gear does not sell for money. I mean, it sells for money, but it doesn't sell. Breaking new ground with some minor equivalent stone. Whisper 5. The same vein. Professor, I was just looking for you. Tell me, where do you find quality titanium? Maybe I should start at the beginning. Heavensward is to take the van in a new offensive against the Ravanians alongside the Temple Knights. Tis a risky gambit, and they'll need the very best gear to succeed. Blades that won't blunt against dragon scale, and armor that'll withstand Ravanian claws. Normal metal just won't cut it. Which takes me back to titanium. The smithies tell me it's the only metal they'll serve, and they need a proper reserve to armor all the knights. So you happen to know where we might find a goodly vein of ore? Your expression's telling me you don't. Well, it's a good thing I'm prepared and here. This is a sample of titanium ore. Take that to your guild master, see if she can tell you anything. All the way back to Old Arya, gods, it feels like it's been an age since we last spoke. Tell me, how are you enjoying prospecting up north? You must have a tale or two. More titanium as this? Oh, why does no one ever just come to visit with me? All work and no play for the guildmaster. Let me take a look, Alberta. There's something about this here sample. Work, work, work. Is that all you can think of? God, it's 2 of you. Fine, take it. Arya, you're in need of a location to mine more of these, yes. Thing is, I've seen the same ore before. It was back when I was a little more in the cub. Someone brought it to father for appraisal. A hunter who found it while working in the Dravanian forelands. Father had never seen its like before, but he recognized it as titanium. I tell you, the sample is a spitting image of that one. I'm glad you were looking so closely, White Gully. I remember now. Deep Canyon did tell me of that ore and said it was extremely pure. And if the hunter found the Dravanian forelands, the reserve may well be there. That said, titanium is rare, and the hunter may have just found it by chance. But go and see what you can dig up. If you do find the vein, maybe that'll help settle my debt to you. Now, return the sample back to Ishgard. I just want to stop here because this is when I come here. This is where I was going. Actually, since I'm here, let's buy some Aetherite tickets. Alright. Lots of Aetherite tickets. I've done a few Stormblood trains recently, so. Professor, have you found anything? Dravanian forelands, and the plazas like to be in the chocobo forest. Hunters don't leave the area for fear of dragons. Of course, 2 chunks of titanium don't mean a proper load, but it's a good lead, and I'm willing to bet on it. Ha! This time to summon the lads. We'll see you in the chocobo forest, Professor. Making me go all over the place. I can't even tail feather. Like I can't even find it in the list. Hello again, muscles. Good. That's a lot. That's a lot of us riddles. Lads have all got their orders, so let's get to it. Captain, I don't understand. Why ain't you having the ridders know the lay of the land guard our flank? Why? Why? That's a good question, actually. Muscles, you take the perimeter. Okay, so fine. Alright, Professor, you know the drill. If you can find 10 samples of titanium hereabouts, that'll be proof enough for a good load of ore beneath these trees. Action, hang back with me. I'll need a runner if I need to change my orders. Now, lads, move out. Well, good news. I already have the ore. I found 10 chunks of ore. Can you find them? Alright, it's not key items anymore. Huh. You rightly earned your pay today, Professor. This ore proves our load of titanium here worth mining. And the lads come through with a little more than a scratch on them. I'll have my head held high when I tell the count. Slow down, Captain. Muscles ain't come back yet. He said he was gonna clear the road home and went off on his lonesome. I've given Muscles leave to do as he sees fit. The man's never been beat by monsters or men, and his service record's spotless. He can handle himself just fine. Why do you keep me on a bloody leash then? I've never been beaten by monsters either. And if that holds true for 10 name days, I'll think on it. But if I let you off the leash now, you're like to get killed. You're just too young, hatchling. Says you, Captain. Monsters are no more. They will not come again for a time. That's good, Muscles. Now let's get back to Ishgard. House 4, Tom was right pleased with what we did today, and that thanks is owed to you. My raiders are running like a proper army these days. Everyone understands their place and does their duty. Even Hatchland. Well, that's got a bright future if I can buff the edges off of him. Young, eh? But cocky arses. I've seen more than a few lose their lives over stupid quarrels of honor. Now, not worth worrying over the dead, is it? Anyway, Professor, there'll be new work coming. Till then, just keep on mining. Let's grab the silver pieces. In breaking new ground as a miner, you've learned Luck of the Mountaineer. I have been waiting for this because Luck of the Mountaineer uncovers a node's hidden items. Which is helpful, A, when getting maps, and B, when doing these quests that require finding hidden items. Digging deeper. We've got a new margin orders, Professor. This time we're to explore some uncharted land and see if there's anything of mineral value beneath it. Promise, this land's the Dervanian hinterlands, just beyond the Horde, and they're not overly fond of us, in case you forgot. Now, you may be wondering how we fell into this job. Some don't take kindly to House Forton's success. Our successes are successes. These people are demanding ridiculous things now, and the Count has called on us to deliver. But it's not all bleak news. Word is that there's a little settlement of adventurers sprung up in the hinterlands. Lads and I will go out ahead and see if they'll let us set up camp there. We'll meet in the Maker's Quarter. Ought to be safe enough there. Just come when you're ready. That one night talked to going by airship, but I told him none of us need the coddling. But be careful of the dragons all the same. Where Maker's Quarter is there. I'll just go with the idol shot. Like, I don't want to do the figuring of which way is the best way to try and get there. It's such a mess to get to the hinterlands. It really, really, really is. Oh hey, it's false Gigantopithecus. Gigantopithecus. I'm being silly here. I didn't even notice the B rank was here. My sillies did not pay off. I did not get a map for the hinterlands. Darn. Professor, I'm right glad to see you made it here safe. Now to work. The Holy Sea's got no idea what's here. It could be dirt or could be gold. So we're to find out what minerals are beneath the ground. My friend here is a proper naturalist. We've got a professor already, so I've taken to calling him Rocky. 2 academics. We're moving up in the world, lads. Now, Rock, you'll need something to examine. Digging it up's your job, Professor. Get a few samples, 3 should do it, and bring them back here to me. Godspeed. Oh, I have to actually go investigate the mining points. Wow, making me have to work for it. Kinda rude, TBH. Again, like Fisher, I do not remember these quests. It has been so many years since I've done it. Oh, you found a chunk of unidentifiable ore. Accidentally, it was like just clicking there. Here's another one. Let's grab it. Obtain a chunk of unidentified ore from the mining point. There is. Is the last one back here? Yeah, it is. And you obtain a chunk of unidentifiable ore. Oh, there's a special note up right now. Cool. I found something. That's my professor now, Rocky. You're earning our keep. What are these samples? Dear me, these all contain hard silver. It's a metal worth twice its weight in gold. Why, if you dig a little deeper, you might well find a mountain of the stuff. Huh, that's music to my ears, Professor. Let's see if we can't prove there is a mountain beneath our feet. You know what to do. Find me 10 chunks of the ore. So, Noto is being silly with to try and get a wyvern scan map, to try and get a map for the hinterlands, to try and spawn Pale Rider. Those have the Heart Silver ores hidden item too. There's no Heart Silver to be found, that's fine, Professor. Just don't dally. If a Dravanian patrol might swing through here any moment. But it really won't. You're one, Professor. Well, ready, let's pack up and get the hells out of here. Captain, we're under attack by mechanical men, and Hatchland gave chase. What? He didn't go by himself, did he? He did. That stupid boy. If he comes back alive, I'll beat him bloody. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Captain. We don't need to fear them monsters no more, though it weren't easy putting them down. You arrogant little arse! I told you not to run off on your own. Did that penetrate your thick skull? What choice do I have, Captain? They were making for the camp. 'Twas us or them. And why not warn us? Was your link pearl broken? Don't tell me you didn't have the time. But, Captain, fine. Sorry. No bloody good deed goes unpunished in this wyvern company. We're done here. Get yourself home to Ishgard, Professor. I'll see you there. Professor, thank you for today. You always do what I ask of you. Keep a level head and get your job done. Sorry about that business with Hatchland. Shouldn't have been so hard on the boy. I just want to grow up proper, like my little brother should have. He was a writer too. A fair bit like Hatchland as it happens, but he's long gone. I'll bet everyone and their mother's got a sad story. There's sure to be a new job coming before long. I'll just drown me troubles till then. Oh, making me have to take a materia. Take that, I guess. How much did I get over that? 1.1 million. But this one gives 600. The whole truth. Professor, you've earned the reputation as the miracle miner, and you've carried those Sholen's Riders to fame on your back. Hatchland, not trying to worm yourself a job from this fine night, are you? No, Captain. I just came in at the same time, that's all. He wants a word. Allow me to congratulate you on your latest conquest in the hinterlands. Social raiders are on the lips of every noble. Moreover, your successes have lent weight to the Count's message. Thank you, my lord. Didn't you come here just to pay us compliments, or do you have work? Ever the enterprising fellow, I see. Yes, I do have work. The Holy See has begun to speak of mighty in earnest. You have been mentioned by name. Ha! We are working our way up in this world. There's one caveat, however. House Force Holland cannot promise you any soldiers or workers. You must needs go to the hinterlands unaided, as per the terms of our previous arrangement. Suits me just fine, sir. Captain, why the seven hells did you agree to that? Wasn't that last time dangerous enough for you? Too dangerous, to be honest, but the better we make House Force Holland look, the more we'll profit in the long run, even if it means taking jobs like this. Profit? Long run? Captain, just flopping us off, using us for their games. The hell's with this? I've done my level best to praise and proper, and that's what I get for my travel pig-headed arse. Can't find work if you explode just because you hear something you don't like. I'll worry about him later. You've got a job to do. We'll look in the mine and around the Idleshire, a bit further back in the hinterlands than last time. Come quick as you can, Professor. Oh yeah, by the way, Ixion. That was my kind of distraction during that cutscene. It was like, oh, Ixion is apparently up. I should go. Someone needs to go find it. Sorry, Professor. Job's off. Monster attacked us just as we were setting up. Two raiders were pretty badly wounded, and Hatchlin's gone missing. I flew into a rage and gave chase to the monsters. We have no idea where he went. We don't even know where to start searching. Top it all off is just me and Muscles. This is my brother all over again. I can't leave Hatchlin for dead. I just can't. I can't. Get a hold of yourself. Thank you, Professor. You're right. Acting like this will accomplish nothing. Can't save Hatchlin unless we know where he is. So we find where he is. Some folk around here may have seen him. What was her name? Midnight Dew. Ah, that's their leader. You learn what she knows. Me and Muscle will see what we can find out on our own. Me remembering that you can ride mounts in Idleshire. Something, something. You can't do it in recent expansions. Something, something. One of Heinrich's men is gone missing. That's terrible. Of course I'll help. As a matter of fact, I saw a scout saw a lad legging it towards the ruling court in Bell Pass. But ever since the last venturer went in and never came back, we keep away from the place. We haven't even got a good sense of what's there. Only one who passes through there is the gobby merchant. He may be able to help, but I don't know that he will. See, he's a greedy little bugger, and he'll hardly speak a word till he's gotten paid. Last time I tried the deal, he demanded adamantite, or can't give you a myth I say. And the bastard's telling me the money that myself and Az's law, wherever or whatever that is. To be honest, I reckon he just won't treat with me. I wish I could be more helpful, lass. Here, let me ask about a bit, see if I can't find something else he wants. What if I just brought him some adamantite ore, though? What if I just did that? Uplander wants help, and Uplander give me present of adamantite ore from Azislaw. I read of adamantite in book, but I think it's just Uplander imaginings. Thank you, friend. You are a good gobby friend. I will help find missing Uplander. When I am passing through a ruling court or I hear sound of feet, see man holding sword, I will guide you and your friends there. Alright, let's get back to Heimerick. Somewhere. Over here. Like so. A goblin will sing your praise, the professor said. You gave him some legendary ore. I'm not rightly sure what he did, but thank you. He told us that he saw Hatchlin running about the ruling quarter. Best of all, he'll guide us there. Sounds like a perilous place, but we're bound to follow. Well, me and Muscles are. We'll clear out any monsters so you can follow after us if you choose to. Oh, Christ, he's down there. Okay. Hi, Alpha! Looking up at Alexandra, are you? Same. Okay, I'm being distracted now. Professor, lend us your eyes. Do you see Hatchlin? Captain. Hatchlin! Hatchlin, can you hear me? Keep watch. Captain, last I remember was fall and wanted to come after me. Do you really need me to tell you why, Raider? I'm so sorry, Captain. I never should have run off like that. I'd only listened. Why, we've got a black mark on our record thanks to you, and you'll pay for it. But that can wait till you've healed. Gods above, the professor did all that for me? Uplander gives me desire of my heart what I'm longingly searching for. For adamantite, I would do it again. Yes, yes, even with risk of painful falling. 'Tis a good thing you got off with only painful falling, hatchling. If the professor hadn't dug up that ore, we might not have found you alive. Professor, thank you. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. Hatchling, I think I owe you a tale about my brother, Heavensward. He joined the Raiders around the same age as you. He was every bit as cocky, and then backed down from a fight, nor take an order. He was my blood, and I did my best to rein him in, but it wasn't enough, and one day he went too far. I was just up in the western highlands. His temper lost one raider's lap, but the rest in mortal danger, but off he ran all the same. So I left him. I had to. He died alone, and broke my heart as a brother. I'd do it again. It was the right decision as a captain. I'm glad we could save you, Hatchling. Life, it don't give many chances like this. Well, that's enough of that. Muscles, help the lad up. Let's follow our merchant friend out of here. Professor, one last task for you. If you drop this off at midnight, do you wouldn't sit well with me to leave her unrewarded for her help? Well, what happened with the missing lad? Thank the 12 you found them. I appreciate this loot as well. Captain knows me too well. We go back a ways, and I know he'd have taken it hard if he'd lost a raider. Can't say I knew he had a brother, though. More than a few folk go missing in the Western Highlands. What did he say his name was again? Gethard? I knew him. He was here. Found himself a failed sellsword who strayed himself up the road when the gobbies found him. They nursed him back to health and served Idleshire loyalty in exchange for their kindness. Taught the gobbies how to defend themselves. He died fending off enemy advances on this element, and they gave him a hero's burial for it. Tell Heinrich, would you? He deserves to know. What? Gethard lived? I left him. For years he's haunted me. Who he could have been if only had been harder on him. But now that I know he didn't die of failure, I can lay his memory to rest. Thank you, Professor, for this and for Hatchling. You're really something, you know. A man starts to think of becoming a miner when he sees all the good you've done with your pickaxe. Just between us, I think it's time for Hatchling to leave the nest. Keeping him near only clips his wings in the long run. I'll miss him. He'll be happier as an adventurer. Lads and I can't stay here forever neither. The world is wide. Sellswords are needed everywhere. The most famous company in all Aeoris, yet just you wait and see. But no matter where we go, we'll never forget you, Professor. The miner of Ocean's Raiders. Sure. And they're doing work outside them. It's really noisy. Great. This concludes the minor quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next minor quest will be available from Adalberta. So in other words, we have finished up the Heavensward quest, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe. I need to wrap this up because they are being very noisy outside. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, maybe click the bell for notifications. Also be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord, come hang out. Notifications there as well. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!